So first, to kick off, what is a business plan and do I need one? Well, a business plan is a plan of how and what your business is going to do. You know, everything from revenue streams to expenses and your cost structure to who you're going to target, what your product is going to be, how you're going to market and how you're going to get customers, who's the management team. You know, it's a rather all-encompassing piece. And you know, a lot of startups and entrepreneurs, you know, they just want to get going. They don't want to take the time, you know, to dig into a business plan. But, you know, there's a lot of different formats, which we'll discuss in a moment. But the important thing is, yes, you have to have a business plan. You wouldn't start building a house that you expect to hold up, you know, in all environments and to make it through hurricanes and make it through any other natural disaster unless you had a proper architecture plan of how to build it and what components to use. Same thing as with a business. You really need to understand what are all the key components that come together, how do they work together, who's going to do what, and really what it comes down to is you can't raise money if you don't have a business plan. So whether you want it or not, you'd love to just build your whole idea off the back of a napkin. If you want a business, you're going to have a plan you show, and you need to raise capital, of course. If you have a business and you want to raise capital, you're going to have a business plan to show somebody. So yes, you absolutely need to do it. But just for your own sake, if you're going to commit your time, your sweat equity, and maybe some of your own money, and particularly other people's money, you want to know that you've thought through all the details. Now, will a business plan change? Yes. Any component you put into a business plan in the beginning is really a guess or a hypothesis. You're going to guess this is the target market you're going to serve, at the price you're going to do, and the product you're going to make, and all the other details. But you don't really know until you get up and running. And that's really what the challenge of being an entrepreneur is about, is knowing how to identify all the key pieces of a business model that I need to identify, writing it into a business plan that I can execute. So yes, you need one, and it's going to be one of the core components of you being successful or potentially failing in your startup.